I can tell that I'm actually very obsessed with Indigo Park. I know I'm right now maybe talking to myself. Am I talking to myself? Yes, I am. I'm still thinking about more of the story that I would do with my OC Daisy. Like, what are their motives? What are they like, or something like that. Like, my idea for them in the game is that they're like rambly a tad bit. But with you getting introduced to her, there would be like a small little story thing of where you'll end up finding a really specific Lloyd plushie, and Rambly will actually say, wait a second, where are they? Hintifying that someone is actually missing. And you would get hints here and there until you actually start hearing something like Morse code. Like saying stuff like a little kid would say. And you will actually end up getting access to a room where you'll actually find her. Or something like that. I really need to figure out what I need to do with her or something. I don't know. I'm just talking to myself. I still like the little thought that I actually did with Daisy is where when she actually finds the player character and Bramley also finds her, she'll automatically go asking, where are the others? Mostly asking where her dad is. With her dad being Lloyd. I think I actually made that quite evident with her design. I just made him stupid fluffy. Something I did actually notice when I do actually make an OC for a game that I end up liking, or something that I really like, I would usually do like a really specific rule. If I end up shipping my character with a canon character, I have to make their age roughly be around their age. I don't want to accidentally be weird. Because I'd rather play it safe. And if I end up making like a little child character, oh my god. Sorry. Like if I end up making like a little child character, I would make them like the adopted child of a character I like. Like that's with my OC Daisy and Lloyd, with Lloyd being her adopted father. And I actually thought about it, and I think this would actually be really cute, that all the mascots would actually take turns taking care of Daisy, with Daisy gaining different relationships with all of them. I still think about it with when she gets taken care of with Finley. That was actually the time when she actually starts learning how to swim. She does little doggy paddles. That would be so cute. Wait, is the chat even on? Okay, sorry. I just now noticed that the chat wasn't on. I wasn't even know that someone was actually talking. Hi. I just now noticed that. I am oh so sorry for not noticing that. This is why I need to check things before I start doing things. Ah! I'm also thinking about this with Daisy is that when she does actually get taken care of with the other mascots, it she would actually stay at their place for a tad bit, like a small little sleepover, and she still loves that. Oh yeah, small thing. I'm actually planning to maybe join Art Fight this year. Like this is my actually gonna be my very first time joining it. It actually sounds and looks really interesting. Like I already very much put one of my OCs down, being Daisy. Okay, just do something. Also, if I'm not talking, I'm also kind of multitasking and tapping as well. I think it's really important for people who end up actually making their own kind of content just to make the content that they want to make. Like, yes, they end up making content that they do want to make, but sooner or later it might get very how to best explain this. Ooh, God. There will always be small decisions that I'll slightly regret. I'd rather be careful. Hmm. Thank you. You know, it's... Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, right. With ships, just wait until there's more information about the characters. I still feel really kind of stupid with that decision. If you don't fully understand what I mean, once the information finally gets out, you might understand. God, I still cringe at that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna say this right here, right now. I am also very happy that I'm getting much more closer to, I forgot my words. I'm just happy that I'm getting much more closer to 1,000 subscribers, which means sooner or later I'll get to which means my channel will actually finally get monetized, where I would get where people actually see my videos more often. I did actually have to go onto my computer to look myself up to check on this. Only 9 away, which is very nice. And sorry, where was I at? Oh yeah, right. Oh hi. What's on next? I need to post more about my little Smiley more. I still think of, like, in the Smiley Polar Prince actually just has a little pedal where it just has a little sign saying, he's like, Polar Princess Castle. That would be oh so cute in my opinion. Like, this small doodle is just like a little demonstration of what it might look like. And before you ask, the person that takes care of them, well, thank you. I still like the fact that I did actually make Lloyd her adopted father. I need to post about Indigo Park again. Like, with the new chapter coming out and that new Coyote character. Oh my god. I actually like that. And it's cute little parrots. I do actually like that with chapter games. Like, they establish characters, but also somewhat give a tad bit of info of a completely different character. Like with the prototype. With the very first chapter of Poppy Playtime, we only learned a very small amount of that character. But overall in the story, it started to expand on who they are fully. Where in the newest chapter, we found out that they can change their voice to sound like anyone. And I mean anyone. It was still really interesting how wrong one. Game theory? There we go. Very much had their theory be correct. Like with the evidence of the prototype's voice sounding like a little kid. But with the place also being shut down for 10 years and that kid sounding much more younger, it wouldn't make sense for someone there to be that age. So with that character being the prototype made the most sense. I still feel really bad for this guy though. You know, it's really funny when it's still very funny in my opinion when it was shown who's Dewey's voice actor is like, oh, you think it's someone else? No, it's Michael Kovac. He's like, why do I send? Oh my god, I know, right? The fandom died in like 2 seconds. Like, I'm still part of it, but I need to draw that thing again. Like, my little Finding Frankie OC being... I always forget how to pronounce her name, but I think it's like the other word of snow. And also... it's really interesting how when I've been drawing polar prints, the way how the fact... What is it? But... what do I need to know? Oh, hi. Oh, hell no! That's stupid. Oh, that sounds oh so annoying. That's very sad. And also, I think with me drawing polar prints a lot, also when I was trying to draw my Finding Frankie EOC, it kind of affected her a tad bit. It is like, no, this ain't Clucky's OC. This is a Finding Frankie's OC. God damn it! But if Polar Prince does actually mean my OC for that game, it is like, can I adopt them to be my little sibling? Because I feel like they would be adopted siblings. That would be weirdly adorable, yet funny. It's also really interesting knowing that Clucky's is in our timeline, if you think about it. Like, it's in present day. Like how with most horror games, it's usually much more farther in the past. It's like, oh, it's 1909 and you're being hunted by this guy. It's actually really interesting when games very much twist the concept and do something different with it. And I'm just gonna say this right here, right now, that Clucky's died way too fast. But if there's any game devs listening, do not do weekly updates. Usually do monthly or update when you can. That is the best idea for in my opinion. Like, if you have a huge ass team, yeah, weekly could make sense, but if your team isn't that big, monthly to whenever you can update is the best idea in my opinion. And it's also the smartest. Like, when you're working on that really specific update, you can spend more time checking if something is broken or not, or something like that. Aw, thanks. Still, in my personal opinion, it's still very important to focus on what to improve in games and not just pop out stuff. Like, there's, like, you know, the term of quality over quantity. That was kind of like Arts in a Band. But sooner or later, it went to more quality than quantity, which is very nice in my opinion. Like, it started with like boom, 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 to boom, spend forever, boom. Which is, I like that. Like, if you're gonna be working on the game, focus on the updates more often. It's like, if there's a game breaking bug, it's important to also check on that, then making another game. And also separate teams. Like, there would be one team for updates and maybe another team for game design, and maybe they would work together to actually make the game somewhat better. Like, why do you think there's always usually one chapter to tell, hey, people like this, let's make more? And also, it's actually really nice when I actually see someone actually have the exact same headcanons as me. Like I be scrolling through something and someone's like, this character's bi. And it's like, oh my god, we have the exact same headcanons. Oh my god. It's always so nice, in my opinion, when that happens. Jesus Christ, it's only been 25 minutes. Jesus Christ. And I fully do actually understand why most people do actually see Polar Princess maybe gay or bi. For me, I would just say bi. Cause look at him, he a bi king. No, bi prince. He's a bi prince. And I'm doing good right now. Oh my god, real! Oh my god, that would actually be so funny. Like, it's like, why do I hear music why do I hear singing in the shower? Insert 2. That would be amazing. And I'm still gonna say this I will forever not trust Mama Demonica. Because from what we know of her, she is not trustworthy. Not at all. Like, she quite literally is manipulating. I can't talk. She's quite literally manipulating. I still can't talk. Cookie to doing something that he shouldn't do. Hi. Like how Cookie very much pushed his little brother off the little, the literal ledge of the castle. Which was actually more like Mama Demonica's doing with her saying, you can trust me. Everyone else is lying. Oh, fuck off. That ain't true at all. You cannot trust her at all. Like, quite literally, in the headcanon where where my OC Olive exists, she actually used to be friends with Mama Demonica when they were human. But in the end, Olive, aka Molly, actually lost their trust with Mama Demonica, with her actually, with Olive actually finding out what Mama Demonica was actually doing. And I feel like Molly was actually trying to tell Richard to actually stop trusting her, but he didn't listen. And then years later, I was like, you've been trusting her all this long? Cookie, how long did you say that I was supposed to be locked up? 3 months? 3 months? Here's the thing, I was locked up for I don't know, 10 freaking years. And I'll literally had to slap his face multiple times, quite literally saying, how many times have I been telling you, do not trust her? Oh my god, that was hilarious! That would be very funny. He's like, hey, meet my pet goose. Oh, that's funny and adorable. But still, I'm gonna say this. I am still oh so grateful that I'm almost at 1,000 already. Like, I'm only 9. I'm only 9 away, which is also nice. And also, when I feel like when Olive ended up having her second child, Pumpkin, she automatically knew that Pumpkin would be more bear than Owl. Mostly because of the size of the egg. Like, oh, it's like, oh god, why did you just like, I know that might be really weird from saying it. Like, I laid the egg, she looked at it, she's like, yep, definitely more bear than Owl. I still actually like the fact that even though Pumpkin can't actually fly, he uses his wings. Pumpkin actually uses his wings to actually express his emotions. Like, if he's very happy, he will actually start flapping his wings like crazy. And if he's sad, he puts his wings much more closer together. But if I think about it, when Pumpkin does actually get upset or angry, he actually just sticks his wings out very made. God damn it. And also, it is very shocking in my opinion that Grow a Garden became oh so popular. That is very shocking. It is like, how long ago was it made? Oh wait, this year. It was made in this year and it skyrocketed. Which is very shocking. And kind of scary. Do people really like gardening? Like, I actually have little tomato plants and a little pepper plants. This is what I get for having a plant science class. I got plants. E. I can still think about when Icy was born. The little eggshell was still on his head, very much hiding his bare ears, and when Prince did actually take off the little shell, it revealed his little bare ears, and I feel like I was like, are you okay, sweetie? And it's like, he has my ears! Like when Icy was first born, neither Polar Prince or Olive didn't know he had little bare ears until the little eggshell was taken off. I feel like Prince may or may not have cried a tad bit. Well, I got a new achievement, my first carrot. Wow. Why am I getting little things for carrots? Get back here, you dog. Excuse me. Oh, hey! Why do my dogs grow in my garden and keep giving me carrots? I'm also trying to play Hey, Grow My Garden. The two dogs that I have keep on giving me carrots. What if I don't want a carrot? You know, it's very interesting when really original games don't get as much popularity, but then a couple days later, they do end up getting popularized because of like a popular creator makes it popular. Oh yeah, have you guys heard of Flavor Frenzy? It's that one, okay, I have to best explain this. Flavor Frenzy was the Lush Crunch game that Quill ended up working on. It's really sad and annoying how they're unable to update it due to a ex-creator having really bad coding and also really bad animations. I very much try to work on things I have difficulty on. Like, I'm still not very good at walk animations, and I'm trying my hardest with those. Like with lip sync, you just gotta listen quite carefully to what the words are saying. I can still feel like when Icy was born, people were actually quite shocked that he just came out normal. He just mostly looks like his mom, but with his dad's color palette and ears. You know, one thing that does actually annoy me is like, oh, this game is bad. It is like, turns out the game is actually really good. Where's the bad part from? And it's like, oh, I wonder where. Literally looks at random players. Well, not all the players, but some players. You know, like some. Well, fully go. It fully depends on you. Like for. Like 2 games that I can actually think of that are actually really good but were ruined by like the fandom would be Dandy's World, that I do actually play a lot. I'm actually trying to actually master Poppy Touch. Liar. Oh yeah, right, Forsaken. There are a lot of games that were ruined by the fandom. We do not talk about that. Oh, thank you. How do you put something in the background of the stream? Right now I'm actually on my phone. Like, with that, there's like a small little setting when you're actually creating your stream being screencast. And you can choose if you can show only one thing or the whole entire thing. I fully recommend doing the single screen thing, because I'd rather not see things that are very inappropriate. Or something like that. Like with the stream that I'm doing right now, it's just it's just an IDS Paint. Well, thanks. And I actually thought about the reason of why the Lollipop Princess, my OC for Taffy Tales, actually has lollipop stick arms, is that when Taffy was actually designing her, when she was actually trying to use her monster-like arms, it wouldn't stick fully. So he decided to use extra lollipop stick parts. Extra lollipop stick parts to actually help stick to her. Like, those arms are actually extra support. Like, think of it like her bone somehow. Like those lollipop stick arms help with some stability. Thanks. I think it's mostly because I usually just post about Cluckies, and I actually really enjoy the thing. I'm actually quite sad that they did actually stop updating it. I feel like it's like a small hiatus for now. But it's been almost a half a year, so... Oh my god, I know, right? And knowing that Cluckies is actually unplayable now. And here's the thing that does actually annoy me, is that we never got to learn more about Grease Gloom or Punny Bunny. We actually know a tad bit more information about Mama Demonica. What? What's going on? Oh my god! Yeah, that's what I'm actually talking about. Like, the little teleportation area is not working at all. And it's very annoying. And... I'll just quickly get... I'm already on my computer playing games already, so yeah. Article and animation. Okay, then no space. Bingo. Still gonna say that. Oh my god, I know, right? With the... It's still very annoying with the really annoying decisions that they've been doing. Like, why is everything blue? And it's like, the little clicker thing, blue! The icon, blue! This, blue! I don't understand why. You know? And there's another game. Wait. I found a random game called Grow Business. Wow. Yep, and the only way you can actually see people play Cluckies is actually through much more older videos. But still, one thing will always bother me. Is that little flag thing behind the Polar Princess castle, where it shows all the main characters, including Ballpin Monster, but they're also deliberately hiding a character. Like, we actually know this character exists just by that piece of artwork alone. Like, think about it like the prototype. Like, we don't have a whole lot of information about them, but I know later on in the story we'll learn. And sure. Aw, bye. Like, we only know that this character only exists through that flag thing behind the Polar Princess castle. Like, that thing is deliberately ripped off. Like, we know that they're hiding this character. And I'm fully aware someone would say, it's like, it's the R3. It is like, no, it ain't. And yes, you can do that. Yes, you can. It's almost like Puppy Playtime if you think about it. Like, they introduce a character, and in the later chapters, give us more information. Like how with the prototype, we first get introduced to him in the very end of chapter 1. And if I remember correctly, in the story, sooner or later, made the character more prevalent. Like, we learned that Mommy Longlegs very much helped to actually create, well, kill off some of the other characters, giving the prototype more stuff to deal with. And we actually see him actually in person. Can I help you? Sorry, I'm just playing the game right now. I don't even know who you are. Yes. Okay, now they finally left me be. Okay, let's get on now. Huh. Yeah, you can do that. I just mostly like yapping a tad bit. Also, be right back. I'm gonna quickly get a snack.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry, I was quickly getting some food.
I should sooner or later do little doodles. Sorry. Do like little drawings of the kids of the mascots and put them in poses that their parents are in the actual cartoon like thing. Oh, actually like the fact that I just ended up making Wendy just a little wild child. Like, hair's cleaned up. You look away for like 1 second, boom, she already has a stick and a leaf in her hair. And no one knows why. And trust me, I feel like Barney actually tried to brush her hair multiple times, but ended up failing so many times as well. It's like, okay, finally got your hair all combed out, and god damn it!
That would be really funny in my opinion. Also, I'm tapping, so if I'm not talking, that's why.
Why do I feel like with Polar Prince that even though he might act cold sometimes, he might be just like a giant sweet guy. And no one knows that. Because I feel like he would only show that to specific people that he likes. He's like, don't tell anyone this, but I actually have a soft side. I feel like there are those rare moments where a mascot ends up hearing Polar Prince purr, and they're like, you purr? Is like, no I don't. He's like, you're purring. It's like, no I'm not. That would be adorable if you think about it. Oh. And also, one interesting thing I just been seeing is this weird little creature. I have no idea what it is, and I weirdly like it. It's stupid, and I love it.
No.
What was I at? Oh yeah, right drawing. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm actually trying to draw a pumpkin in that little word thing. You know the fact that knowing that Clucky has Junior, and I also give him Nugget. Clucky quite literally has 2 kids. And also, hello.
Also knowing that Clucky and Jackson are actually half siblings. And with me also giving Jackson a adopted daughter. And I feel like Clucky just find out that Jackson has a daughter. He's like, God damn it, I'm an uncle now. That would be really funny and adorable in my opinion. Oh.
I see you. I feel like in the timeline where Olive would actually exist, I feel like she would actually get really confused of how Polar Prince actually got his scar. I feel like he would actually try to hide it up. It was like, he accidentally got injured. Yeah, he accidentally got injured. I feel like Olive wouldn't believe him. I do actually like the fact with the headcanon design that I did actually end up giving. I did actually give to Rufus. I did actually give him little freckles. I feel like when Olive was actually finally let out, she automatically went to Mom and Devon could literally strangle her. Knowing what actually happened. You know, it's always really funny when you just make a bird character just flip the bird. I feel like Olive would definitely be that character that definitely gets overworked. Like, I feel like there would actually be an area for the mascots to actually take breaks, and I feel like Olive would be in there a lot. Also, excuse the chewing, sorry. I feel like that I would only be able to do the poses that Polar Prince does for the Snow Owl ship children. due to, well, you know. I'm fully aware it's on the wrong side. You don't damn me, but yeah.
I feel like it's supposed to be. I don't know. I can't remember. I feel like with all the mascots having their own kids, they're like, Finally, peace and quiet. Literally 2 seconds later, it's like, there goes the peace and quiet. That would be adorable. That would just be stupid. I already know that, silly.
I feel like the kids did actually also fall victim to the homeless chicken as well, but not as heavily. I just made Flipper just look so done. He's like, I am done with this bullshit. He looks so done. I'm just gonna quickly address Squeaky. I actually remember like a small little design detail that I actually decided to do with him. Is that when he gets picked up, he absolutely hates that he does the thing called Squeak-a-dare. It's a long, loud squeak. So he has a little box to go in. Like if he needs to be picked up, just quickly put him inside the box. He likes the box. And I feel like with all of the mascots, I feel like he would actually have a much more better better relationship with Rufus than all the other characters. I feel like it was like frog, but guy frog. Oh, you know that little king audio? It's like, oh, I stamped his with a foot. It's like, that would be Squeaky. That audio is now Squeaky and you can't tell me no. Oh. I'm not needing a base. Why do I need a base? I actually have like a small little doodle of Junior, but actually Tab more older. Like more of his much more grown up feathers actually started coming in. Like, he's still very tiny. He's still a baby. But he is old enough to actually lose his baby feathers. And you know the fact that with that little extra thing with Clucky's, be just like, who? Jackson. I think I didn't actually watch it fully, but then I actually watched it again. That was like the only time we actually saw Clucky without one of his gloves. It is like, so I'm correct. It is so funny when you realize you're absolutely correct about something. Oh yeah, right, Daisy. I don't think I revealed this yet, but when Daisy was taken in by the other mascots, none of them knew who her biological parents were. Her parents actually abandoned her at the little behind the theater, where Lloyd ended up finding her. And she never actually knew about her biological parents. She actually thought that Lloyd was her biological dad. Which was, if you think about it, would be oh so cute, but yet sad. It's still very much interesting, in my opinion, how the mascots and Cluckies became oh so obsessed with the almost chicken. I feel like my OC Olive wouldn't be as obsessed. Like, she would actually eat the other food items. Like, she actually tried her best to actually resist the hunger most of the time. Like, she's like, I'd rather be safe than sorry. I feel like most of the time when you actually find Olive, you would actually find her actually hanging around Polar Princess Castle. I feel like the kids wouldn't fully understand it, but I think it would be clear when she was actually first introduced of who she might like the most. Like, due to her hanging out with them the most. And also, you'll mostly also find her sleeping on his back. Like, I feel like Prince is like, can you get off my back now? I was like, 5 more minutes. I feel like she would be way too comfy on his back. It's like, 5 more minutes. I have no idea what I'm talking about now, so. I might want to. Wait, how much did I draw? Overall, that, I might end the stream right here, right now, because 1, I'm bored, 2, I don't know what I'm doing, and I think I'm just gonna keep going now. Bye.